Alrighty, so we have some decisions to make for Double Masters Draft. Just enjoy the streams being regular again. Me too. So I'm playing Terrasto-Tron in whatever we're doing. The question now is, do I take Everflowing Chalice and try and support this with a ramp strategy? Do I take Cast Down? Do I take Twilight Mire? Do we try and go mono green Tron, the limited deck? Tron lands into Terrastodon's gotta be a thing, right? It's probably better to do black green, like attrition of some kind with this cast down, because cast down is so good. But I'm doing this. We're gonna try and make this work. Wish me luck. How's the audio? Six Sigma dropped by and said the audio is much better than it usually is. Awesome. Alright, there's a crop rotation. I meant to take Ancient Stirrings. But, like, I guess crop rotation is more powerful? Question mark. Mana Reflection? Or an Urza's Tower? I think I gotta go Mana Reflection. This is a Phantom draft, I need to make sure everybody knows, because I'm not actually getting the cards I'm drafting here, by the way. We either take another tower or we take a Mana Reflection. I'm gonna take Mana Reflection. Let's just do the biggest, greenest ramp deck we can think of, huh? Cogwork Assembler. Nope, don't think so. Elvish Aberration. That is a big green rampy card. There's also a Kozilek's Predator, which is sort of a ramp card. I like Elvish Aberration a little bit more. Wow. Alright. I kind of like Belduvian Rage, simply because it's a mana sink that can potentially kill our opponent. I'm not too big on Gleaming Barrier, and I think Rage is probably the most likely card we're going to play in this pack. I did misclick to take that crop rotation, though. I feel kind of bad. But it should help us assemble Tron. You know, we'll do Tron-related things. God, I really don't want to imagine what modern Tron looks like with crop rotation. Vexing Shusher, or another crop rotation. You know what? I'm going to take another crop rotation. Because crop rotation, every crop rotation we play just turns a forest into a Tron land. And we should get one set of Tron lands, I imagine. At least. High Market, Darksteel Citadel, Argivian Restoration. High Market is sack a creature, gain 1 life. Probably not what we want in this deck. Also, not Invigorate for sure. I guess I'll take a Tumble Magnet. Nothing else in this pack is very good. And even Tumble Magnet is not good. So, Vexing Shusher. Again. It's the second one going around in this pack. I guess I'll take a Vexing Shusher. Because we're not playing Golem Skin Gauntlets, we're not playing Toll Collector. We might play a Peace Strider, maybe, if we were desperate. I guess we could also take a Sift. Let's take a Sift. Green-blue could be a thing. Vexing Shusher is not actually that good. Sphinx of the Guild Pact. That's something big we can ramp into. I don't think we'd play double blue Hinder. Watch me draft the only Tron deck that doesn't have Tron lands. What do we got? What do we have? Come on, Moto. Show me what we're drafting, please. Moto. Moto, please. There we go. Ancient Stirrings wheeled. Just like I knew it would. I didn't accidentally click a crop rotation. Oh, man. Well, we're off to a good start. We just need a power plant and a... Oh, another tower! Excellent. Just what I was waiting for. Throne of Geth, I guess, is more likely for us to play than Relic Runner or Twisted Abomination. We'll put it in our deck. Oh my god, so many Relic Runners. Well, we'll take the foil one for the moral high ground. Well, we got some interesting picks pack 1. Waiting to see what my force is, so we can open pack 2. Moto seems to be struggling a bit. Let me try closing out of these other Moto windows. Vidalcan Infuser. Okay, well, we got a Vidalcan Infuser. That's a combo with Tumble Magnet. Oh, Grand Architect. There's also a Thoughtseize. Man. So Grand Architect, you can tap an untapped blue creature to get 2 colorless mana spent only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. I kind of want to take actually Gelatinous Genesis. I think that card would be sweet in a mono green ramp deck. Question is, what is our second pick, and why is it still probably Grand Architect? I actually think I'm going to take Conclave Naturalists. We're not I don't want to play black really, and I don't think we're going to have a lot of low drop blue creatures to take advantage of Grand Architect. So yeah, I'm going to take an uncommon and a common over two good rares. Man, I have always wanted. I'm serious. Since Gelatinous Genesis was played in what is it called, or was originally in one of the Return to Ravnica sets. Since I saw that card, I was like, I want to play this in a deck. This might be the time. We just need a mine and a power plant. We've only got like 30 picks to find it. Urza's Tower wheeled. They're probably going to be open. Everything's fine and dandy. Nobody worry. Everybody worry. Okay, I don't think I'm playing a Mesmeric Orb. We could play a Bauble. Executioner's Capsule is not bad. Something, I just said I wasn't going to play black. We could take another Elvish Aberration. This is a big mana thing. We could also take we could take another Conclave Naturalists. As someone pointed out to me, there is a lot of artifacts in this format, so just being able to kill artifacts actually is really good. I think I'm going to go with the Aberration, just because it helps us hit land drops. There's an Inkwell Leviathan, a Chromatic Star, and a Power Plant. Man, do I want to take Inkwell Leviathan. But I'm going to take Power Plant. I don't think I can pass a Power Plant. Not with 1/3 of Tron and 2 crop rotations and an Ancient Stirrings. Okay. Ooh, there's a Braids. And a Mine. Damn it. Oh, if only I'd taken Inkwell. I gotta go Mine. If Gelatinous Genesis comes around, I'll just do that. We're definitely taking Mine. We have Tron. Tron assembled. Man, if we could play mono green Tron, this would be sweet. We just need a few stars now. And like a Worm Coil engine. I believe in it. I believe that could happen. There's one more pack. I can already tell you, though, there's like 5 cards I'm looking at right now we're not playing 100%. Oh my god, that's an Avenger of Zendikar. That's a giant, dumb green thing we can Tron into. Perfect. Fierce Empath can tutor for these things. Whisper of the Wilds is a ramp creature. Gets a creature CMC 6 or greater, so we can get Aberrations, Avenger, Terrasto-Tron. I'm gonna take Whisperer. I actually don't want Fierce Empath. I think the creature tutor here is not gonna be good like at all. Man, I wanna assemble Tron with a mana reflection into a Gelatinous Genesis. That is what I want to happen. Oh, what are we doing here? First spell you cast each turn has Cascade. Well, I can't play 5 colors. Enlarge is fun, but I don't think I can enlarge. We're going to take an Ancient Stirrings. Ancient Stirrings can hit lands in our deck right now. That's about it. We need some big artifact and colorless things. Exploration. Let's go. Gleaming Barrier, Argivian Restoration. I guess we take the Barrier. I'm not thrilled about this. Okay, I think out of these cards, I'm most likely to play Heartless Pillage, and not by a lot. Enlarge, Might of the Masses, Sylvan Might. Deathhood Cobra is probably the most reasonable card, so I'm going to take Deathhood Cobra. Braids came around. This is definitely a Braids deck. Steel Sabotage to the sideboard, and another Relic Runner. We got Braids! We didn't get Inkwell, but we got Braids. Whew. We just need some Chromatic Spheres, or Chromatic Stars, I mean, and a couple of big colorless ways to... Like, let me open a Karn here. Let me open a Karn, and let's just have the dream. Alright. Well, no Karn. There is a Stoneforge Mystic, but we don't have a way to take advantage of a Stoneforge Mystic. So I think what we do here is we take Chromatic Star and Kozilek's Predator. I think those are the 2 best cards for us. And I know that seems really weird, but, like... We have Ancient Stirrings, Crop Rotation, and Tron lands, so let's do it like that. And I can't believe we got an Exploration. Could you imagine, like, turn 1 Tower, Star, turn 2 Power Plant, crack Chromatic Star for green, play Exploration, play Mine. Like, something that dirty should be illegal. There's a Mazarek Crawl Death Priest, which is an insane card. Also a Beacon of Unrest, which is also insane. However, think we gotta go power plant. If we can have redundant Tron pieces, like 2 of each, that'd be awesome. The more Tron pieces we have at this point, the better. A Noble Hierarch. There's a crop rotation. We already have 2 crop rotations. Kalia is a sweet card. I think we gotta go Hierarch. It does technically fix for blue. Crop rotation is strong. We already have 2 crop rotations. I think I'm gonna take the Hierarch. 3 ball! We can take 3 ball! That would be kind of funny. Just like Tron out a 3 ball, but I don't think it's that good in limited. I think we take an Ichor Wellspring. Yeah, let's take an Ichor Wellspring. Merciless Eviction. One of my all-time favorite cards to have ever existed. Sunken Ruins, we can't play. I think we just take a Puzzle Knot or a Cathodian. I'm going to take a Puzzle Knot. We want to be able to draw. Oh gosh, another Tower, Greater Good, and Brainstorm. We can shuffle off of crop rotations. Greater Good. We don't have that many creatures. And Greater Good is double green. I think I take the Tower. I take the Tower or I take the Brainstorm. And I think I take the Tower. Another Puzzle Knot. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of colorless draw power, shall we? Yavi Maya's Embrace. Well, card's great. Mind Control and Rancor. Effectively the same card. Kind of sad we didn't get that other Gelatinous Genesis. That would have been sweet. I'll take a Gleaming Barrier, I guess. We're not restoring anything, and I'm not playing a Death Shadow. Surge Node, probably not. Probably just take Accomplished Automaton. That's something that's 7 mana that we can play off of Tron. It's too bad we didn't see another mine, and I'm glad we took the one we saw when we did. Crop Rotation. Gotta go with Crop Rotation, I think. Hang on. Maybe Automaton, actually. I'm gonna go with Crop Rotation. I want to have maximum Tronness. Thopter Foundry is cool, but not playable in this deck. Same with Boon Reflection, so Steel Sabotage into the sideboard. I'll take a Sift. Taking out Tumble Magnet, Relic Runner. Last pick Brainstorm. We have 3 cards that shuffle our deck, and we get a last pick Brainstorm. Sweet. Hey, Six Sigma, what's up? We're playing Tron in Limited. Let's take a look at what we're actually dealing with here. So take out these cards. Oh boy. Okay, we're not playing a Vidalcan Infuser. We're probably not playing Gleaming Barriers unless we're sideboarding versus aggro. I don't want Deathhood Cobra. Okay, so Throne of Geth does not proliferate anything. Oh, no, I mean, it technically is a combo with Avenger of Zendikar, but like, yeah, I think that's a little cute. We're going to take that out. We probably do not need Ichor Wellspring, and I only need to cut 2 cards. Mana Reflection might be kind of cute, because we would just be ramping into more ramp. Yeah, let's take out Mana Reflection, and then I need to cut 1 card. It might have to be Braids, honestly, but I'm gonna keep Braids for now because she just seems like too much fun not to play. I think I actually cut Brainstorm. All right, let's combine groups. Add all of our Tron lands. Add basics. 7 green, 3 blue. Let's go 7 green, 3 blue. We have crop rotations, a chromatic star, and a noble hierarch. Let's go. One thing I've noticed is playing Phantom events, different kinds of cards come around. Because like when people play and actually draft the set to keep the cards, they keep all of the expensive cards that they draft. So like I would never have been past a noble hierarch or a foil exploration or anything like that. But because it's a Phantom event, people want to pick what's best for their deck. You get a better draft experience, I think. It's a little bit more fun. Not that it wouldn't be fun to open up some really expensive cards, of course, but... Alright, round 1, here we go. We lost the die roll. No green mana, 2 power plants, and a crop rotation. I think I gotta mulligan this. We have much better hands in this deck. Alright, Greenland, Ancient Stirrings, Tron Piece, Sift, Puzzle Knot. Looks good. I'm gonna drop Puzzle Knot. Okay, opponent plays an island. Passes. We draw Ancient Stirrings. Start Ancient Stirrings. Take mine. We only have 1 copy of mine. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Plains. 2 mana. Work on getting that Drago control to me. Awesome. Sounds great. We draw Accomplished Automaton. Well, Ancient Stirrings. Whiff. Okay, put them on the bottom in any order. Play mine. Pass the turn. Opponent plays an island. We only have 20 cards left to go through to look for a power plant, so we should be pretty close. Opponent plays a Basalt Monolith. We draw Conclave Naturalists. Well, we're a few turns off of that, unfortunately. Play Tower, pass the turn. Really kind of hoping on a power plant. If not, we'll play an island and sift for it. Opponent plays an island. 5 mana. Corridor Monitor. Untapping Basalt Monolith. So something really big. Sphinx of the Guild Pact. And an Eager Construct. Well, we are going to have a problem with that Sphinx. That is going to be an issue. We will scry Kozilek's Predator to the bottom. Okay, no attacks for our opponents. We untap, we draw Forest. Play an island, go sifting. Problem is, our only answer to Sphinx is not actually going to do the job. We're going to discard Braids. Pass the turn. Well, next turn we can fire off an enormous Gelatinous Genesis. They play a Cloud Reader Sphinx. Okay, they're going to get in for 8. 1 card on the bottom, and 1 card on the top. Okay, opponent gets in for 8, we go to 12. We untap, we draw Whisperer of the Wilds. Play a forest, crop rotation, sack the tapped forest, get a power plant. 9 mana. Gelatinous Genesis X4. Pass the turn. I think it's a turn too late, though. Why do I enjoy Limited so much? Because I find the constructed formats get kind of stale. I used to hate Limited, and I only enjoyed Constructed. And then the formats got to be a way that I didn't like for a long period of time. So we are cycling for a forest. Oh shoot, you know what? I don't want to show them Terrasto-Tron, and we're just dead in the air. This has hexproof from monocolored, so we can't even naturalists it. Okay. But yeah, no, I really enjoy Limited because every single time I play Limited, I'm not guaranteed to have the most optimal deck to do what I'm trying to do. And there's different archetypes that are available in the higher-end Limited formats that you just don't get to play in Constructed all that often. Hexproof from monocolored. I think I'm actually going to play some Steel Sabotage. I'm going to cut Braids for a Steel Sabotage. Try like that. Because like when you're playing Vintage Cube, you can play things like Yawgmoth's Willstorm, which is not something that you normally get to play in like any format ever. And it's fun because you only play with singletons, so you have to like try and figure out what your deck needs, and you know what's the best way to achieve that, etc., etc. It just seems like fun. It feels more fun to do anyway. I used to like counterpoint to this. I used to play really, really janky decks in Modern, which was a format I knew extremely well. So like I could pick a deck that would counter the metagame sort of enough to be like competitively viable while also doing something really silly. The problem is I can't do that anymore. The top tier decks with Modern Horizons and War of the Spark and those things, their power level got way too high, way too fast. And so like it's just like the jank decks and the tier 2 decks, the distance in power level between tier 1 and tier 2 grew a lot bigger after those sets. And that's why I don't enjoy Constructed as much anymore, I guess. Opponent plays a Plains, plays an Everflowing Chalice on 1. They can Surge Node it up to 2. We untap. We draw an island. So we can Sift, I guess. It's probably our best bet. Let's go ahead and Sift. Discard Puzzle Knot. Pass the turn. Do you think that's the normal thing to do or feel as you play more and more? I think partially, because once anybody plays a format enough, they're going to migrate to a new format. And like a lot of people, that's standard to Modern or standard to EDH kind of a thing. And they get exposed to a much larger variety, which makes the game a lot more replayable. Once you get tired of variety and you understand the most powerful things you can do in Magic in a particular format, even a format as complicated as Vintage or Commander, then you start to go for something that's inconsistent. That's the next logical step beyond that, and that's Limited, really. You pick powerful cube, like you play powerful cubes and powerful Limited sets. And I really think that Cube is probably the best format that Magic has, like bar none. And I was a person that for the longest time was like, why would I ever play Cube? That's such a dumb idea. I don't like the idea of Cube. It's now one of my favorite things to do. So, oh, we drew another crop rotation. So we play a forest, explore, or exploration, play tower, float mana, crop rotation, sack this for a mine, crop rotation, sack this for a power plant, sift. Oh man! All right, we're getting somewhere. Discard. Actually, we discard Steel Sabotage. Play Sphinx of the Guild Pact. That was a sweet turn. We played a 7-drop on turn 4 in Limited. And now, next turn, we're going to follow this up with Terrasto-Tron and just nuke all of their mana. I probably should have discarded Elvish Aberration and kept the Steel Sabotage now that I think about it, but I was just too excited. 4 mana. Opponent's going to play an Adaptive Automaton on what? Sphinx? I might not have the optimum build. Hey, I drafted 2 Ancient Stirrings, 3 Crop Rotations, and Tron lands. What do you want? Oh, man. I was looking forward to the eventual, like... I knew I was going to draft this deck eventually. I did not think it was going to be this time that I was going to do it. Treasure Mage. Alright. Well, we're going to play Terrasto-Tron, and we're going to take our opponent off of 6 mana. And I feel like that's good. Alright, untap. Draw forest. Play forest. Double green. Play ye old nasty Terrasti. Kill this, and kill our exploration. Of course we're going to use its ability. And then we're going to cast a Elvish Aberration. Now just let me top deck Gelatinous Genesis. That's what I want. Give me that sweet, sweet Jello. What am I saying? What's happening anymore? I just did the equivalent of destroying 6 of my opponent's lands with 1 card. I'm proud. I feel proud of myself. Actually, Tumble Magnet might actually be worth running here because they do have Basalt Monolith. We can take them off a lot of mana just by tapping that once. Oh, man. I'm having fun. Unsubscribe from this. Just let me have fun, okay? Oh man, if we had another land, this would actually be really good. I think I gotta mulligan this, though. Ooh, this is a lot better. We'll keep. Conclave Naturalists going to the bottom. Opponent mulligan to 5. If we top deck a green source, we start exploration into Ancient Stirrings. If we don't top deck a land, we start Ancient Stirrings. And if we top deck an island, we start island. Or we start exploration into island. I'm enjoying myself right now, which is good. This is good. Opponent is debating about mulliganing to 4. Because this 5 is not a snap keep 5. Alright, they put 2 cards on the bottom, they keep 5. Opponent starts Plains Chromatic Star. Alright, we untap, we draw. Metal Spinners, Puzzle Knot. So Ancient Stirrings. Tron land. Rest to the bottom. Opponent plays an island. And an Eager Construct. Of course we will scry. Scrying here is amazing. Accomplished Automaton. Now is not the time. Opponent leaves whatever they got on top. Ooh, it's another Tron land. Alright, play Exploration. Tron land, Tron land. Chromatic Star. Leave up Steel Sabotage. Oh, man. Opponent might feel bad about this. Basalt Monolith, please. Tempered Steel. That is a little bit of a problem. However, we can bounce Eager Construct, forcing them to replay it and giving us another scry. I'm okay with this. We get a draw. Noble Hierarch. Bounce Eager Construct. Okay, we untap. Yeah! Alright. You've grown to know, loathe, and absolutely detest your giggle. Yep. Alright. Crop rotation. Give me that mine. Alright. Puzzle knot. Draw a card. Puzzle knot. Draw a card. Ah. Avenger of Zendikar. Forest cycle. Get ourselves a forest. Play a forest. And play a noble hierarch. Oh! Why was that so loud? Moto, why? I'm deaf now. Oh. Sometimes Moto does that, where it just like cranks the volume up to 1 billion. I'd kind of just want a land on top of my deck, really. When it plays a Mirror Retriever and an Eager Construct, well, we get to scry. They put a card on the bottom. We're putting a card on top. Okay, we draw Urza's Tower. Play Avenger of Zendikar. Get a bunch of plants. Play Urza's Tower. Use its ability. I probably should have scried that land to the bottom in hindsight, however. We just need to top deck, like, Lux Cannon. Alright, I'd like a Conclave Naturalists, please. Charge counter on the Lux Cannon. We draw an island. Well, pump the team. Go to combat. Do we attack for 6? Opponent, like, has to double block. You know what? Yeah, let's get in for damage. Now, I just want Gelatinous Genesis off the top. That's what I want. Alright, opponent double blocks. No, I clicked through the prompt. Now I killed the wrong one and they get a Mirror Retriever back. That is a mistake. I was too excited. Opponent takes a bunch of damage. Opponent plays Chromatic Star. Charges up the Lux Cannon. Cracks for blue, draws a card. We play a Surge Node. Uh-oh. That's an early Lux Cannon activation. Or not. Being too silly and excited the Kano way. Yep. I think you're correct. Alright, Conclave Naturalists, please. Or that. That works too. Oh, we can't play that. No, we can. We can. Kano can math. Take Eager Construct. Go to combat. Attack in to deal 6. This does prevent our opponent from, like, Lux Cannoning a land of ours. Opponent goes to 6. Charging up the Lux Cannon. They're not going to activate it this turn. Oh, they are going to activate it this turn. Alright, that's actually really scary. I think they have to hit Yavimaya's Embrace. They just killed the... Okay, no. Okay, for some reason I thought they killed the creature for a second. Opponent is very close to dead. Show me Terrasto-Tron. Crop rotation. Was that the Sultai Drago? Alright, alright. We might play some Sultai Drago after we're done with this league. Do I crop rotation? I don't think so. I think we just wait. Maybe I should be playing a swamp to activate these puzzle knots. Probably not, but... Okay, opponent untaps. Any deck that has Pulse of Murasa in it, I think better of already. Alright, alright. I'm looking forward to playing it. I don't do whatever you want. just most of the things you want correlate with what I want to do. Get in Discord and he will also be under your command. More than I'd like to... Yes! Yes! Oh, Terrasto-Tron. Thank you for appearing. Play Terrasto-Tron. So we take out Tempered Steel for sure. And then, like, our puzzle knots. Probably should take out Lux Cannon as well, actually. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Surprise! Elephants. Alright, pass the turn. Do I actually do full VODs? What do you mean? Just like unedited raw post-stream VODs? Because I don't do that. I usually run them through my auto-editor to cut out all the dead air, and then repost a lot of them. But I don't usually post full streams. I don't just run the whole stream through the auto-editor. I pick sections of it that I like that are coherent for one thing, and auto-edit that and upload it. Awesome! Opponent concedes and we get round 1! Get troned! Alright, I'll be right back. I really, really need a bio break. But you're all wonderful human beings. Don't go away. I will be back in, like... And I'm back. Just like recording of our shenanigans for interest. I could upload full stream VODs as, like additional content, not taking up a content slot for the day. That might be fair. Just like label it and say, hey, this is a full unedited stream VOD. Unedited raw footage. Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep this. There's a lot of things we can draw that make this hand, that could make this hand excellent. Alright, opponent starts mountain. We start forest. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a mountain into a Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. We draw Sphinx of the Guild Pact. Play Whisper of the Wilds. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Salivating Gremlins. Draw Power Plant. Play Power Plant. Play Kozilek's Predator. It's not my birthday, Joest. Lavishing praise on me in a facetious manner. Okay, opponent metamorphs, Salivating Gremlins. Goes to combat attacks, I will absolutely trade. 100%. We untap. We draw Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could Gelatinous Genesis X3? Yeah, it really did. We could also play Sphinx of the Guild Pact or Avenger of Zendikar. Let's play Avenger of Zendikar. We have a lot of lands in hand. This is a turn 4 Avenger of Zendikar. That's not bad. Make some plants. Pass the turn. When it plays a swamp, Glaze Fiends. Pumps the Salivating Gremlins. Spell Bomb. Pumps the Salivating Gremlins and the Glaze Fiend. They get in for 6. We're just going to take 6. We untap. Draw Tower. Play Tower. Always yes, always yield. Pump the team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's play a Sphinx of the Guild Pact. But yeah, we got to do that first. Actually, play Sphinx of the Guild Pact. Go to combat. Get in with everybody. Big damage. Opponent shocks our face. Ballsy. And opponent concedes. Crushed under the weight of Zendikar. Alright, so opponent is playing an artifact deck, of course, because everybody's playing an artifact deck, but they're playing an aggro deck. Kind of want to run Steel Sabotage to see... I think it's better than Braids. Maybe I should just make that switch. Yeah, let's just try it like that. We might bring in Gleaming Barriers. That is something we might actually do. Alright, well we have our one of Urza land, which is good. Because now we just draw a tower and we crop rotation into a Terrasto-Tron. Opponent divests us. They take Whisper of the Wilds. Okay. Opponent doesn't have any faith in us to assemble Tron. Take Power Plant. Rest to the bottom. They know we're holding a crop rotation. And a 7-drop. When it plays a Glaze Fiend, draw Kozilek's Predator. Players is mine. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Cranial Plating. Pumps the Glaze Fiend. Goes to combat. Gets in for 2. We take 2. End step. Yeah, we'll crop rotation. Let's just get Tower. Draw Elvish Aberration, which is an excellent draw. Play the Sphinx. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Mountain. 3 mana. Unlicensed Disintegration. They did have the multicolor. We untap. We draw Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. So start with that. See what we draw. Steel Sabotage. Alright. Forest Cycle Elvish Aberration. Play a Forest. Play Kozilek's Predator. Get some 0/1s and pass the turn. We draw a Forest. Nasty Terrasti comes out to play. Opponent plays a Pyrite Spellbomb. Pumps the Glaze Fiend. Equips Glaze Fiend. Gets in for 5. You got it. Take 5. Alright, they pass. We untap. We draw Noble Hierarch. Play an island. Play Noble. Go to combat. Attack for 3. Exalted. Okay? No blocks for our opponent. They take 4. Pass the turn. We have a Steel Sabotage now. Opponent probably should shock Noble Hierarch. It lessens their clock, but at the same time, that's what gives us double green for a Terrasto-Tron to probably kill them. Alright? They're not worried. Oh, the humanity of the lack of crabs. Bone, welcome to the stream. We are playing Double Masters and have drafted Tron. Opponent goes to combat. Gets in for 6. Steel Sabotage, bounce their creature. They replay Glaze Fiend. We untap. We draw a Sift. Play Terrasto-Tron. Kill Cranial Plating, our Puzzle Knot, and I think our Forest. Discard. We have not played a land yet. Discard Star. Play an island. Go to combat. Attack for 4. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a land. Falconwrath Aristocrat. Come on. Take a bunch. We untap. We draw a Forest. They just kill us with Pyrite Spellbomb? Oh, the inhumanity. Go to combat. Attack like this. Opponent trades and trades. Or trades and chumps. You know they monetized that video now, Bone. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, we're dead. They just spellbomb us. Is this game 2? Did we lose game 1? No, they lost game 1. Okay. They get in for 4. Take 4. Go to 1. Me too. I actually do enjoy it in a way. All right, we die. We're going to game 3. Pyrite Spellbomb got us. On the top of our deck was Conclave Naturalists. All right. A lot of their threats fly. I don't think Gleaming Barrier is actually good here. I think we just run it back. Would love to play first. I don't consciously recognize anything by Oh, no, never mind. I do. I do know George Michael. Of course I do. I just didn't recognize the name immediately. Because that muscle hasn't been developed in my mind. This hand is too slow, but it seems like it does things consistently, so we're going to keep. Start Ancient Stirrings. Get a land. Rest to the bottom. Pass the turn. Bonus starts Mountain. We draw Conclave Naturalists. Play an island, Puzzle Knot. Draw a card. Another land. Pass the turn. Stand outside the Kano's house and sing that song for my heart. Oh man, that would be something. Play Chromatic Star, pass the turn. Hopefully my opponent's hand is just ultra slow. Cranial Plating. Looks like it might be. Let's go ahead and Sift. Draw 3. At this point we're going to discard Crop Rotation. Pass the turn. So next turn we are going to Conclave Naturalists, get rid of Cranial Plating, and it looks like our opponent's getting mana screwed. They discard Glaze Fiend. We draw an Ancient Stirrings, play an island, play Naturalists, take out Cranial Plating, which is going to be most of their reach and aggression. Opponent plays a Salivating Gremlins, draw Forest, play Forest, crack for black, draw a card. Oops. Draw a card. Okay. Draw a card. Ancient Stirrings, take a Forest, rest of the bottom, go to combat, attack for 4. Okay, opponent goes to 16. Opponent plays an Iron League Steed. Gonna make a servo, get in for big attack. We take 8 and go to 10. Oh, they didn't attack with a haste guy. Alright. Go to combat, attack for 4. Opponent chumps. Play a land, play Avenger, make a billion tokens, pass the turn. Should have kept that crop rotation for the landfall trigger. Opponent plays another Salivating Gremlins, and passes. We draw Urza's Mine. So, play Power Plant, pump the team. I guess we just play Gelatinous Genesis. Oh, we wait one more turn for Gelatinous Genesis. If I play Terrasto-Tron and just nuke 3 of their lands, I give them 3 3/3s, which is kind of bad. Maybe we just Gelatinous Genesis X3. Yeah, that's gotta be good enough. Go to combat, attack for 4. Okay. We will trade our 4/4 for a Salivating Gremlins. They decide against it. They're just going to take 4. Alrighty, well, Gelatinous Genesis time. 3 3/3s for us. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Puzzle Knot, pumps their team, plays another Puzzle Knot, pumps their team, goes to 10. Pretty much no matter what happens, they just die on the backswing. Because we could just put one of these in front of each. Sweet. Alright, we're undefeated. We won round 1 and round 2. Going into round 3. Here we go. Alright, we'll play first. It's all of our Tron payoffs, and we're holding what amounts to hopefully 2 Tron lands. I think I gotta keep. Opponent mulligans to 6. That's a good start for us. They mulligan to 5. That's a better start for us. Opponent thinking about what to put back into their deck, it looks like. Alright. So, start Forest, Ancient Stirrings, Dam. We get an island. Rest of the bottom. Pass the turn. We have 6 Tron lands in a limited deck. They start Executioner's Capsule. Now we drew a mine. Play a mine. Pass the turn. Now we have a 1 in 6 chance, approximately, of drawing the Tron land we need. Oh no. This is dirty. Play Sphinx of the Guild Pact. Pass the turn. It's natural Tron. Oh man. Turn 3 Tron in limited. Opponent plays a Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. Oh, sorry. Bone, that message just absolutely tickled me. Go to combat. Attack for 5. Take our opponent to 13. Play Accomplished Automaton. Make a servo. Opponent can crack Executioner's Capsule if they want. They cast down. They play a Spell Bomb. Alright. We draw an Exploration, which unfortunately we can't get any value out of. Go to combat, attack for 6. And I think we just take them off of lands? Like, that's something reasonable human beings do, right? Terrastodon, blow up all 3 of your manas. Goodbye. You can have elephants instead. Elephants are almost as good as lands, right? Oh man, I think I'm going to hell for whatever bad karma I just incurred. If I was still keeping track of the bad karma, I would be in the low thousands from that play alone. Oh man. Let's try and do it again. Where's the bad karma meter? I was just about to mention it. I actually lost track of the program that I wrote to do it, which is terrible. But it was somewhere in the mid 30s last I checked. All right, we draw forest. So we start forest, ancient stirrings. We'll get a chromatic star. Rest to the bottom. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Glaze Fiend. Okay. They get in for 1. We take 1. Go to 19. Untap. Draw forest. Play a tower. Play star. Pass the turn. Opponent attacks for 1. That is probably the worst Glaze Fiend I've ever seen in a limited format. Draw Terrastodon. So we're going to go ahead and crack star for green. Draw a card. Opponent makes us lose a life. Sure. Another tower. Play power plant. Forest cycle. Okay. Pass the turn. I understand I just discarded a ramp card, but I might have been able to get to 6 mana to just cast Elvish Aberration and then cast our bigger things, but opponent plays a Master Splicer. Okay, we are now under real pressure. Take 3, go to 14, we untap, we draw Avenger of Zendikar, play Forest, pass the turn, opponent plays a Plains, they play an Iron Bully, they pump Master Splicer, we take 9, we go to 5, we have to draw exactly Urza's Mine, which we only have 1 of in the deck, and that is not Urza's Mine. So considering our opponent has artifact tokens, I think I'm going to drop Braids for Steel Sabotage, because being able to counter an artifact token, or counter an artifact or bounce an artifact token actually seems... Opponent does have a number of ground creatures. Gleaming Barrier might actually be worth it here. Nah. Let's just Tron them. Let's do the Tron play. Alright, we'll play first. Almost. That's Tron if I've ever seen it. I will keep this. We'll put back a forest. Start forest, chromatic star, pass the turn. Oh man. We just gotta draw our 7 drops, basically. Crack for green, draw a card. We lose a life. Oh man. Play tower. Crop rotate for power plant. Pass the turn. It's a natural Tron, but we need to draw a 7-drop. Opponent plays a 2-mana 0/1 and gets in for 1, taking us to 18. We draw Avenger of Zendikar. Play Forest. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Flayer Husk. They're going to get in for 3. And an Executioner's Capsule. Okay, they're going to get in for 5. We go to 13. Draw Terrastodon. Can't play either of these because they're double green. We could play Mine. Tap for mana. No, that still doesn't get us anywhere. Play Forest. Pass the turn. I still kind of like the idea of nuking their lands again. Okay, opponent plays a Darksteel Axe. Can't be destroyed. And they get in for 4. Take 4. Untap. We draw Forest. Play Urza's Mine. Break Axe with Terrastodon? No way. We're going to play Urza's Mine. Question is, do we play Terrastodon or do we play Avenger of Zendikar? Avenger of Zendikar gives us 5 blockers. They only have 1 flyer, and the flyer we can make irrelevant as soon as we play Terrastodon. Avenger of Zendikar is better sooner, so I think that's what we do. Play Avenger. Not to mention we can crop rotate next turn and get 2 landfall triggers. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent plays a swamp. Gonna kill Avenger immediately. Alright, well I can't say I didn't see that coming. And they play a Bone Picker. Actually, we are in huge trouble. Sphinx of the Guild Pact. So we play a forest. I think we just Terrastodon their lands away. Because that makes Glaze Fiend totally irrelevant. If they start attacking with Bone Picker, like we have chump blockers for all of the elephants. And then we play Sphinx, and then we draw anything, and we're fine. So, Terrastodon, hit your lands. We do have Sphinx for the Bone Picker, yes. Okay. Opponent did draw a land. They go to combat. They attack for 3. That's fine. I think I crop rotate for blue here. To thin our deck, 1, we don't need the landfall trigger or extra Urza land. Untap. Draw Sif. If we can... Okay. I think it's too risky not to, because if our opponent top decks a land, they just equip Bone Picker and kill us. Otherwise, we could try and sift for a land and play Sphinx, but I think there's too much risk involved in that, so we're just going to play Sphinx. Pass the turn. Opponent played a land. It was, if we hadn't hit a land, if we did not hit a land off of this sift, we would be in huge trouble. Okay, greed is good. Opponent attacks for 3. Well, we got a block. We lose a life. Okay, untap. Draw Kozilek's Predator. Let's sift. We would not have hit a land. Oh man. Okay. Discard Urza's Tower, I think. Yeah, opponent not even equipping. He should have equipped the Glaze Fiend. I think we discard Urza's Tower and try an Ancient Stirrings for an island to sift. Okay. Well, I guess we could sift now, but we also probably should just play Kozilek's Predator to have more ground blockers. No, maybe we still do sift, because we need to get some kind of answer for Glaze Fiend. If my opponent has a cast down, I'm going to be really sad. Costly Plunder, sacking Flayer Husk. Not the token attached to Flayer Husk, but Flayer Husk. Also, welcome to the stream, Reolin. I'm sorry, I totally spaced because I'm in heavy brain mode right now. We're going to just die to Disciple of the Vault. That sucks. Well, we deserved this after how we won game 1. Yeah, alright. You got me, opponent. We did sweet things, and that's all that matters. Well, we won our entry back. Can't be mad about that. Deck was sweet. If you enjoyed that content and you want to see more content like it, feel free to leave a like, drop a comment, I'll respond. Subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined, and you can follow me on Twitch, where I recorded this with my awesome chat. Same username on Twitch as you can find me on YouTube, and vice versa. I really hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because this draft was fun as hell. So yeah, you guys are awesome.